Good evening. Out of control, the driver of a hybrid can't stop and is forced to slam into a Tacoma convenience store.
That crash triggered a fire and questions about the safety of hybrids after they're involved in accidents. South Bureau Chief Paul Aker is live in Tacoma tonight with more on why firefighters hesitated to put out the fire. Paul.
Well, Dennis, you got to see this. Take a look over here. This is the off-ramp where the man was speeding out of control. He was here, sped through this intersection here, into that parking lot there, just barely missed those gas pumps and went head first into the building. Of course, there was a big fire, and where you see that big plywood patch, that's where it crashed, going somewhere between 30 and 60 miles an hour. Just a few hours ago, this charred chunk of sheet metal was a shiny, practically new car. I bought this car this morning. Mark Robinson bought the hybrid Toyota Prius only after he was absolutely sure it was safe to drive. 2 different dealers gave it a clean bill of health. Today, one even certified it. So what happened next? All of a sudden, the car started to accelerate. Surprised not only Art, but literally rocked the neighborhood.
And I waited on a couple customers, and then there was nobody in the store, and all of a sudden,
you see him coming off the freeway, and you're thinking, this man's not going to stop.
Art wasn't going to stop. He couldn't, even though he hit the brakes and pulled the emergency brake. It happened so fast that I didn't have time to be scared then. I'm scared now. The car headed straight for this gas station where Linda Kennard was putting away groceries.
Oh, there was just an explosion, and things were just flying all over.
I heard this whooshing go by me, and next thing I know, this car's in the building. And at first I was shocked, of course. I didn't know what to think.
His name is Art, too, and when he finally figured out what happened, he ran to the other Art's side.
And I said, you need to get out of there. That's a hybrid car.
By now, the car's starting to catch on fire. The surveillance video from across the street shows the huge black column of smoke. That was trouble because Linda was stuck behind a counter.
It was very scary.
Art spotted her and helped her get out ahead of the fire, too. So while a new car owner's maiden voyage went down in flames, at least no one went with it.
They can replace a car, they can replace a building. They can't replace a person, ever.
And the fire department's still here. They just pulled that car out of here not too long ago. And once the fire department was here and knocked those flames down, they say that they had to get back. They were concerned because of the car's high voltage electrical system. They thought that could electrocute somebody because of all the water around. So they had to call in a team of Toyota experts to help them get the car out of the building. Now, as far as Art goes, he says he's going to ask that Toyota dealership to give him a new car. We're live in Tacoma. I'm South Bureau Chief Paul Aker.
Good luck.
Thank you, Paul.